Okay. Well, hey guys, how are you? Oh man, what a day. What a day. It's not even over yet. We're just in the middle of it. So happy Wednesday. And the week's not over yet. The day's not even over yet. So let's enjoy it while it lasts, right? Today's Wednesday, January 29th. And I asked you in the poll today, will you eat 3 square meals today? No, maybe you eat less than 3 square meals a day. Or maybe you said, yes, I do eat 3 square meals a day. Or maybe, no, you eat more. Maybe you snack all day, munch all day. Or the last joke answer, square meals? Ha, you're funny. Love to hear your answers. Okay, and you know what? Like we love to do, let's dive into the puzzles. Today's connections brought to you by the New York Times. Okay. Wicked, gingerbread, full, talk, possessed, venom, alien, drool, alien drool, haunted, dream, snore, bore, had, gladiator, and white, and held. Okay, off the cuff, I see a couple of things that are movie names. Wicked, Alien, Venom, and Gladiator. Yeah, movie series with 2024 releases. I'm not making that up. Okay, so something that's boring is a bore. It's a snore. It's a drool. What do you do when you sleep? You drool. Something that's haunted or possessed. Something, let's see. Full house, haunted house, dream house, gingerbread house. Oh, I wonder. Ooh, but it's close. Okay, let's keep that one in mind. It's I bet it's a house, okay? It's not maybe a haunted house, a dream house, gingerbread house, and then the White House. Oh, what do you bet? No, still? Gosh. Okay, I can't keep throwing away guesses like this. All right, if it's full house, one of these is not correct, and it's probably not full. Well, hold on. Think about it, because I did boom, boom, boom. So maybe it is White House, but then one of these is not correct. Like that. Okay. Here. Let's come back to it. We know it's a house thing. Okay, someone that had something, they possessed it, they bore it, and they held it. Okay. And that is the owned, the yellow category. All right, and as usual, as my usual track record, one of these is the hardest and one of these is the easiest. I just simply cannot just get the easiest one first. Things people do in their sleep. They snore, they drool, they dream, and they talk. Okay, great. Finally, the easy category. Things you might do in your sleep. You dream, you drool, you snore, and you talk in your sleep. Do you talk in your sleep? I have a daughter that just kind of like moans in her sleep. She'll keep us up at night just making these wailing noises. It's so bizarre. Nobody grits their teeth or anything. It's just sort of strange to hear that in the middle of the night. All right. Full house, haunted house, White House, and gingerbread house. I thought it was also dream house, but I am mistaken. Nice. All right. Hey, we did great. We did super good. Look, movie series with 2024 release. Alien, Gladiator, Venom, and Wicked. Wicked was a great one. To own. Someone owned something. They bore it. They had it. They held it. And they possessed it. I thought haunted and possessed were together, but they were not. Things you might do in your sleep: dream, drool, snore, and talk. And I thought dream was maybe another type of house, right? A dream house. You dream about your dream house. Full house, gingerbread house, haunted house, and the White House. Nice. All right, let's play the mini. Type of bulb in many Christmas lights for short. That sounds like LED. Diminish as confidence. To wane. To shrink. I don't know. We'll come back. With 7 across, sawing a person in half. 5-letter word, 5 letters. Is that magic trick? I wonder. That might be it. I bet you that's it. Breakaway religious groups. Like splinter group. Is it just sect? Maybe just sects. Okay, Sudoku solver's asset. Is logic. Okay, then I think the rest of these are correct. An official decree is an edict. Illusionists might cut them in half. A duck? Okay, so which one did we miss? Well, we didn't miss it, but we needed all the other answers to figure it out. Type of bulb in many Christmas lights for short. That is LED, light emitting diode. Diminish as confidence. Oh, to erode. Yeah, that's a great word. To erode confidence. With 7 across, sawing a person in half. 2 5-letter words. Magic trick. Breakaway religious groups are sects. Sudoku solver's asset is logic. Great. Official decree, an edict. Illusionist might cut them in half. I'm like imagining like an assistant being sawn in half. No, just a deck, like a deck of cards. CPR pro might be an EMT. And like finding a 4-leaf clover, that sounds rare. That's awesome. Rare. Okay. Let's see how we do on the Wordle. Maybe in honor of that last puzzle, should we do magic or trick? Let's try trick. T-R-I-C-K. Trick. And there is an R and no other help. How about... So the R doesn't go right in the second. How about that? No help. No help at all. All right. I like coming up with kind of non-intersecting words. Let's see if we can come up with another, like... I can't say ghost. I was going to say ghost. What other letters go together? No. Ghoul? Is that how you spell it? Ghoul. Oh, barely any help. Golly. Okay. I think we need one more non-intersecting word. Like... Oh, it can't be there. We already know it's not there. I was going to say femur. Wendy? That's a proper name. That doesn't work. WebMD. That's also a proper name. I shouldn't have done the L, because the L we've already guessed. But don't live in past regrets, right? Fumy. Oh, sure, fumy's a word. Fumed. Okay, there's a D. Oh, sports fans, we need help. Crud. So what if it's a D? There is an R. Could be dryer. I'm actually in the process of pulling apart my dryer. Oh, that's so funny. Are the editors watching me? Oh no, it can't be R. I was like, okay, I need to take a break from this project. I'm pulling apart my dryer. I need to just sort of like be doing something else. Oh, that's too funny. Dryer. Okay, so there is an E, but it's not an ED, so it could be ER. And there's a U somewhere and a D somewhere. So like, let's say it was a D word, we could go it's not a DU. Okay, so maybe it's a U word? I mean, it could be. U, can't go there, can't go there. Oh my gosh, should we try it? Great. I was so nervous about that one. Oh my goodness, I was so nervous about that one. We're doing great. Look, I tried trick, and trick gave us the R, and not any other help. And then we tried plans, which did not help at all either. And then ghoul gave us the U. And then so I'm thinking, what if it's a D word, right? Because I said fumed, and it gave us the E in the correct place. But it's not an ED word. So like, what else is there? E, or it could be ER. And if there's a U somewhere, and there's an R somewhere, then maybe it's DU something something. But then DU, U would lead to what letter? Dollar, I don't know, something. Dubber, dover, who knows? It didn't work. And so I'm thinking, well, that's weird, but maybe it's a U word. So, utter. Not utter, but like cow udder. That's funny. Alright, let's play the strands. Push the button. The button died. What happened? There it is. Okay. Show of hands. I'm actually just going to unplug this thing because it's acting crazy today. Show of hands. So, raising your hand, being in a discussion, voting, right? Show of hands, voting. I don't know. Let's see what's around. Show of hands. Is that like sign language? I like starting off in the corners. Corners usually can give away some answers. Really, once we get the theme, once we understand the theme, usually things start popping out. Show of hands. There's the anger. Oh, I see finger. Oh, it's finger. Show of hands. Okay. Well, what else is there? Knuckle. Here's KN. There's no U around there. What else is on the hand? A palm. P. I don't see PA. PA. There's like your nails. There's 7 words. Finger, maybe thumb. T. I don't even see TH. There's a TH, but there's no U. Shadow? What do shadow and finger have to do with each other? So shadow like a sundial. Show of hands. How can you count? You can count with a sundial shadow. You can count with your fingers. What? Why is there a V there? V. I see glove. Oh, glove is one. Okay, but shadow is throwing me off. Why is shadow? So fingers. Show of hands. Oh no. I see the word puppet. Puppet. Is that the spangram? Puppet mime? Is mime one of them? Mime? No. Mimer? Oops. Stick? What do these have to do with each other? Puppets. Puppets. That's it. I know it. I know it. I know it. Shadow puppet. Finger puppet. Stick puppet. Glove puppet. It's got to be sock. Here's sock puppet. Yes. Okay. Okay. I see the word puppet. P-U-P-P-E-T. Material. But how do I get over there? M. Puppet master? Well, we didn't use the hint. Show of hands. Show, right? Puppet show. Clever. Very clever. All right, and then there's one more. Oh, it's got to be marionette. M-A-R-I-O-N-E-T-T-E. M-A-R-I-O-N-E-T-T-E. Marionette. There it is. Oh, boy. Look at that. Okay, first off, I'm thinking like parts of your hand, show of hand. So I saw finger, and I'm like, oh, it's parts of your hand. Not at all. It's not at all. Finger puppet. And then I saw shadow, and I'm like, how are finger and shadow related? Finger puppet, shadow puppet. And then I saw, what did I see next? Glove. And then I thought, you know, shadow and finger and glove. No, you can have a glove puppet. And then the CK was the end of stick. And then I saw the spangram. I knew the spangram was puppet something at that point. But what? Puppet. You know, I saw mime. I saw memes. I saw like all these different words. I saw puppet master. And sock. And then this word right here, marionette. Nice. Marionette. Okay. And then we're going to play Letterboxd. I've been trying something new on my setup, and I'm getting mixed results. There we go. All right. Okay. So maybe I will plug it back in, see if it behaves itself. I've got one USB slot on my computer that is not behaving itself. All right, so with the letterbox, we're trying to create words. Yesterday we used only 3 words. I was pretty proud of myself. We used Brazil, and then loot, and then what was the E word? I was so proud of myself for that E word. Like enigmatic or ephemeral. That's what it was, ephemeral. That's a college level word if I've ever heard one. All right, so let's see. Pull, PULRDOBTIAMN. Okay, so there's no E and there's no S. Oh man, there's no E, there's no S. So if I did like I can't do M-A. I was going to say like primal or primitive or something. All right, what are the letters that are going to be tough to get rid of? I need to do this in 4 words. No S. There's no E. B-U-I-L-T. Built. We could say built. That's a good word. I want to do M-A. It doesn't work. Okay, so now I have to start with a T. I was going to say tarmac, but I can't say tarmac. I can't go R-O. I was going to say taro. I was going to say tamarind, but I can't do A-M. T. I can't do T-I-O-N because the T-I is right there. Man, oh man. Let's see. Trad led me to the D. So D. There's no E. Can say that. Be. Okay. I've painted myself into a corner here. All right, well, let's remember the word built. That's a good word. It looks like the P is going to be hard to use. Oh, my goodness. This is a tough one. This is really tough. Very simple letters. There's not like challenging letters. Just the arrangement of them today is really, really tricky. And to not have an E and not have an S, those are tough. M-O-U-N-T. Oh, I can't. I can't do T-I. I was going to say mountain. A-I-N. That would even work at the end. A-I-N. But the T to the I doesn't work. And then we're left with a T again. We got to get rid of that P first. P R Prada. Oh, that's a proper name. You can't do that. Prim. Remember a couple weeks, I think it was about a week ago, we did primrose. That was a great word. Prim. There's no C. And there's no E. I mean, mold, sure. But I need to get rid of letters. And where there's no E, that just makes it so hard. Can't do N-A. I was thinking Nautilus or something. N-A-U-T-I. I can't do it. A couple different reasons I can't do that. Man. There's no E. I could say dauntless. I could say daunt. Daunt is an okay word. And then I just need the B now. So B, tab. I mean, that works. Yeah. Man, that was tough. That was a really, really tough one. Holy cow. My phone is buzzing off the hook. Sorry. Okay. People planning to be at an activity tonight. All right. I don't care right now. Okay. So, yeah, we did okay with Letterbox. We did all right. It took some trial and error, mostly error on my part. We tried prim, which the M led to mold, M-O-L-D. I suppose see, you can't spell it the British way because that would be M-O-U-L-D. Or molding, crown molding. mold. And then the D led to daunt, like dauntless. The opposite of dauntless. You have daunt. And then I just needed the B, so then I said tab. Easy enough. Okay. So let's recap. We did okay on our puzzles today. Movie series with 2024 releases: Alien, Gladiator, Venom, and Wicked. Owned is bore, had, held, and possessed. Things you might do in your sleep. That should have been the easy category, but, you know, as per typical, is par for the course to have me stumble over it until I figure it out at the very end. Things you might do in your sleep. You might dream, drool, snore, or talk. That's funny. Or dogs chasing squirrels in their sleep. Barking at squirrels. And then different houses. I thought dream house was one of them. We used more guesses than we should have because I thought dream house was one of them. So full house, gingerbread house, haunted house, and white house. Cool. All right, and we did great with the mini crossword today. Let's see. Type of bulb in many Christmas lights for short. LED, light emitting diodes. Diminish as confidence, to erode. Magic trick with a 7 across, sawing a person in half. So sawing, you see sawing in half and then cutting in half on 3 down. Magic trick. 8 was breakaway religious group or sects. A Sudoku solver's asset might be their logic. All right, they all logically fall into place. Official decree might be an edict. This is the one that threw me off. Illusionists might cut them in half. A deck, like a deck of cards. And then CPR pros or EMTs, like finding 4-leaf clover, is rare. It's a rare event. And the Wordle threw me for one today. We did okay, though. We did great. Trick. I just threw out a 5-letter word. Trick was great. Gave me the R. And then I thought of a non-intersecting word, which was plans. And then plans gave me no help. And then another non-intersecting word, technically, not really, because it also has an L, was ghoul, which was no help except for the U. And then I tried to figure out, one more non-intersecting word. I only have two letters here. Come on, throw me a bone. And so then I came up with fumed. And fumed, there was a U, but not in the right place. And the E is in the right place, but the D is not. So it's not an ED word. And there's no S, and it's not at the end, right? So it's probably an ET word, like a French ET, or more likely an ER kind of word. And then I thought, okay, what if the D's at the beginning, like a DU? It can't be DU. And so I was mixing letters around in my head, and I came up with utter, not utter like utter confidence, but utter like cow udders. Okay, the Strands was funny today. The show of hands, I was like, okay, is this like parts of a hand? Because I saw finger first. Finger, and it wasn't finger. It was finger, but it wasn't the fact that there was a finger. It was finger puppet, right? Because then I saw shadow, and I'm going, what? How do finger and shadow go together? There's a finger puppet and a shadow puppet, and it's a show of hands. This is why these guys get paid the big bucks. Stick puppet, and then a glove puppet, and a sock puppet, and then I saw the spangram. Actually, I saw this part of the spangram ahead of time. I saw the word puppet, but it didn't go to anything I thought. So puppet, master, and then the very last type was the marionette puppet. And then you guys just barely saw. We saw the letterboxed. The P was really the hardest letter here, and where there was no E and no S, man, this one threw me for a loop. We started with prim, right? Prim and proper. And then the M led us to mold, MOLD, like mold in your basement. I don't know. And then the D led us to daunt, D-A-U-N-T, like dauntless, the opposite of dauntless. You have daunt, to daunt. And then T led us to the word tab. I just needed the B at the end, so I just made a short little word, tab. Okay, awesome. Hey, we did great today, you guys. That turned out really nice. So my poll at the very beginning, I asked, will you eat 3 square meals a day today? Some of us maybe munch all day. Some of us maybe eat less, right? You're hungry all day, and then you finally get home and gorge yourself. My challenge for you today is to treat yourself to something nice for dinner, right? Maybe it's that food that you're like, man, it's too expensive. I'll put that off. It's that thing you've always been putting off to make for yourself. You're worth it. So you should make something real nice. Or maybe you want to go out to some fun place, right? That you just have always wanted to go, or you haven't gone in a long time, or just some comfort food you love at home, right? If you ask my older daughter what she would want as a comfort food, you know what it'd be? It'd be buttered noodles. That's it, right? Simple comfort food. It's just starch, butter, right? It's all the delicious stuff. It's probably terrible for you, but where did she get that? She probably got it from me. Yeah. But hey, you guys, we did great today. We did great, and treat yourself right. Treat yourself the way you should be treated. And if that means that you kind of spoil yourself with eating something, then you know what? It's worth it. No shame in that. So awesome. You guys are great. I will catch you on the next one. See ya.